from the Bay Area's local news station. You're watching KRON 4 News at 9.
Thank you so much for joining us here during KRON 4 News at 9. I'm Justine Waldman.
And I'm Dan Thorne. Tonight's top story, a suspected serial stalker behind bars tonight after being linked to more than a dozen cases in San Francisco.
Police are saying that the 34-year-old man was being sought for stalking and inappropriately touching women on the street in the middle of the day. This happening all across the city. Police say that the cases involving this man date all the way back to 2021. And KRON 4's Gayle joins us here now live in the studio with more on how they finally caught this guy. Gayle?
Justine, Dan, the suspect was taken into custody this afternoon. Investigators say he is linked to at least 14 recent incidents. San Francisco police arrested 34-year-old Bill Hobbs Friday. The same day, a San Francisco Superior Court judge issued an arrest warrant for a number of charges that include felony false imprisonment and sexual battery. Police say the string of suspicious incidents began in September. Victims took to social media and the Nextdoor app notifying the public of Hobbs's behavior. There are reports of incidents taking place in broad daylight in the Marina, Soma, and West Portal neighborhoods. Hobbs is accused of following, grabbing, and kissing women. Police say in many cases he would inappropriately touch the victim, then immediately flee the scene.
We usually always travel in groups.
The University of San Francisco's Public Safety Department sent out a safety bulletin with this photo of the suspect to students last month. These students say they have been vigilant ever since.
Probably not going as many places off campus by myself, especially when it's starting to get darker.
Just being precautious is all we have to be.
Investigators have linked the suspect to at least 14 incidents and believe he may be involved in cases dating back to 2021. Around 1:30 Friday afternoon, KRON 4 was notified the suspect was reportedly sitting on this corner of Bay and Polk Streets. The passerby called 911 and was told officers were on the way. About an hour later, SFPD arrested Hobbs just around the corner in the area of Van Ness and North Point Street near Aquatic Park. In a tweet, the San Francisco District Attorney's Office thanked police for the safe arrest, members of the public, and the victims who came forward. The DA is seeking pretrial detention. And police believe there could be more victims out there. Anyone with information is asked to call SFPD. In the studio, Gayle Ong, KRON 4 News.
Gayle, thank you. New at 9 o'clock, investigators say the suspect in a deadly shooting of an armored security guard is the victim's former colleague. The shooting happened back on September 7th outside Kaiser Permanente in San Leandro. 61-year-old John Mendez was shot while he was working as a security guard for Garda World. Investigators announced this week that they arrested 27-year-old Akbar Bey in connection to Mendez's death. Court records have revealed that Bey previously worked for Garda World, once working the same route that Mendez took the day of the shooting. He was allegedly fired for stealing from the company.